Alright, we are ready to get into Omensight, which will be a glitchless percent. I just cut off the oh, wait. That's actually insane. Just as I said it, we got a new donation. Let me check that. That's actually ridiculous. Alright, we have a €5 donation from Hate Being Sub saying low percent. Okay, I guess it will be low percent. Take it away, Satanic Nerd.
All right, thank you. First of all, thank you, Hate Being Sub, for getting it low percent, because I practice that more and I enjoy it more.
All right.
I am Satanic Nerd.
I am Tricro. He plays this game. I moderate this game. I'm like the granddad.
Yeah. So there's a lot of cutscenes in this game. This time doesn't start now, but on the next screen there's an okay prompt.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get some lore into this.
So there's this 3-minute unskippable cutscene at the beginning of your game, and so we know how people like that. So I hope you enjoy learning about the lore of this game, unlike every other speed game.
So this is glitchless, although the game isn't that great sometimes. Like the first line of this cutscene sometimes glitches into the entire game, so it will stick around. That still is glitchless, but oops, I guess. Thankfully, it didn't happen here. Hope you enjoy lore. There's Animal Kingdoms. Bulgaria are the birds ones. If you missed the Firebird in Pokemon, don't worry, we have a Firebird in this run.
Yeah.
For all the fans of the Firebird, I've heard the view. Emperor Indrik, you can see him, the Firebird. And there's a cat. That's the only cat in this game, I think. Alright, she died.
Yep, from what I remember, the only cat.
This is Vera, she died. She's pretty much the holy person, the Pope, but she should reincarnate, so she's more like Dalai Lama, but she didn't. So we're going to investigate that. We are a mythical creature brought into this world to stop the end of the world. This game is kind of like Groundhog Day, where you replay the same day over and over and over and over again until you've solved the problem. And that's what we're about to do.
Okay, so time is going to come up soon. The start of the time.
End of time world record.
Hey! 0 seconds.
I should still mention I'm going to donate €2 per death.
Ooh, you're doing that. Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
so time starts. Let I have a countdown?
Yeah, let's do the countdown. So 3, 2,
1,
go!
go.
And just on this A press here.
So we're past the unskippable cutscene, but we still have in-game cutscenes we have to wait for.
Yep, but this was a decent start point. Like if anything, you could also potentially do it on a that tutorial dialogue text box there, but
yeah, with actual runs we delete the intro cutscene in the game files and that skips it. That was actually a pretty good start because I ended up at the end of the bridge. But it doesn't really matter much, maybe half a second.
Yeah, just like the little optimal movements in this game. That's what it's all about, really.
So my character might be twitching from time to time. My controller's been giving me trouble, but it only happens for a few seconds, so it shouldn't give me much trouble. But if the camera's suddenly shaking erratically, that's not me. Just a little problem, but we'll work around it.
So there's a little story that's going behind here, and we can just mash through the volume with B, or circle if you're on the Xbox on the appropriate controller.
Oh. I'd hope that jump slash would kill him as well. Changing the gameplay to True Detective now, because Guided gives us prompts at the end of the day with all the hints we found to solve the problem, because the world is ending, and that's what we were trying to solve. But now we're allowed to just free roam without the time-consuming prompt. What you also saw me do there is not land the last hit through a combo, but by jump slashing, because the combo slows the game down, and that's not fast. So
And
we skip
also
that.
the jump slash has a slight AoE to it, so you could potentially get 2 targets in at once.
Yeah, I sadly didn't get that for the last
Yeah.
one. So I hope you like the rolling in Titan Souls, because we're continuing that into this game.
Doing a few more rolling and jump slashes to fall down. So we've just, this is the little tutorial part where we're meeting on 2 characters. Well, there's Draga, which we're meeting now, and then there was Ludimir before here as well.
I totally skipped over that.
It's fine. Sooner. I did that perfectly in sync.
Oh, that's not the guy you want to hit. In this starting gauntlet,
It's basically
Want to-
there's that guy that's basically indestructible.
well, you can heavy attack him, but it's
Yeah.
slow. You would need to kill 3 guys, so we just kill 3 low-level guys. Low level.
And
I
then it'll
guess.
start triggering this whole cutscene. Yes, this is the end of the world. Sorry guys, we have to
There you can
reset.
see the purple is bad. Another cutscene, long one. Land torn by war.
Has come to an end.
You've heard these lines way too much.
After
our games.
300 years,
So yeah, that's the first time the
Odin has
world
returned
ended.
to devour
Now we'll see that we start over
the
again.
Harbinger.
This is the witch talking. We'll meet her in a second.
Learned of the godless
At the
priest
Tree of Life? I forget how the
Yeah,
place is called.
this is the witch doctor.
and
Yeah.
of her murder.
So this is low percent, which means I won't be getting any upgrades.
The
I did
immortal soul of
submit this
priestess
at low percent
always
current
returns
patch,
to the
so
world.
we won't be seeing
Always,
the out of bounds.
not
uh,
this time.
There's a few glitches you can do to get out of bounds and do an extra triple jump and a bunch of other things that we found in this game.
Focus on
But this doesn't do any of that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it, but it's just not been consistent enough for me to do in a marathon. So, and I don't want to load a save file, so we'll just play through the whole game without upgrades, and I'll donate for every death. So we'll see how that goes. There are 2 intentional deaths. Reloading
I mean-
checkpoint counts as death.
I mean, do you want to count that as a death? Because it's just reloading a checkpoint. The game counts it as a death, so fair
The
enough.
game counts it as death, so I'll count it as a death. as well.
Alright.
fighting. I cannot.
You have time for a donation?
Of course.
We have 10 euros from Hate Being Sub saying, Satanic, good luck with the run. And don't forget, why?
Ha.
Money goes to runner's choice. What is your choice, actually?
Oof.
Oh hey, there's Darkest Dungeon coming up after.
There is Darkest Dungeon coming up, Hag percent versus Swine percent, where Hag is 28 and Swine is 6.
I donated 3 to Haggers already, so what more are there?
Oh, damn. There is Katana 0 for doing an additional boss. And then there is some choices of which vehicle to choose for the Mario Kart Wii.
I think I want to see that extra boss.
Okay, sick. I'll put it towards that. Thank you.
Hana Zero extra boss is good. Can confirm that.
Thank you, Hate Being Sub, for the donations and for sniping HN.
So in this game we go through several days, but we have to choose a partner each time. So currently we're choosing Draga because she'll give us a certain seal in order to progress the story.
That cutscene can also be glitched. I had it 2 weeks ago for the first time, where the cutscene just didn't load. I ended up in the death plane, and the game file was... or I soft-locked.
Hey, welcome to Omensight.
Okay, so here, these are fights. I think that was good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
So, Draga has... what's it called?
Special
Yarbox
ability.
fire.
Yeah.
Beavers are the hardest part of this game. Hitting them with 1 slash.
Ooh,
What?
oh no.
Why am
Oh
I-
no.
How did he hit that? Oh, he didn't. What?
Oh, he didn't? I thought he totally did.
That's why I said before, this may be a glitchless low run, but
I'm pretty
there
sure
are some
that's,
glitches.
I'm pretty sure that was his controller that just sheared him off to the
Oh,
side
right.
there.
I'm going to left because of my controller. But
Yeah.
we saved it, so it's fine. This is a good one.
Yeah, that was good.
So here I'll be going for the jump slash again, for the quicker kill.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
The blue guy who was running towards the lever, he's a harder enemy. He's like the shielded guy we saw before, but now in rat form. You can change... We start today, we can actually start at both ends of the war. So the one day will be helping one side win, the other day will help the other side win. So that's why the first day we helped the we fought against Pagaria, the bird tribe, and this day we're actually playing with Pagaria.
It just depends who we start with. So for example, if we were talking about some glitches, there's a triple jump we can do. You can to just jump over the wall on the left there, just to get over this. It can sometimes softlock though.
I'll show it when we have to wait.
Yeah.
Braga, the people that help you, you can use their special ability and they can just do stuff on their own. But usually their AI isn't that great.
It can be okay sometimes, to the fact that there is actually an upgrade in the game to just say, hey, they get better AI. Oh, that was real nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that AoE attack he has from Draga is real strong.
I missed the lever there again.
And can kill quite a few things in just one hit. As opposed to the other AoE ability, which can basically half health most people.
Yeah, when you see enemies lying on the ground, when Draga uses her fireball attack, not the big explosion but the smaller one, and when enemies are knocked to the ground, they're an insta-hit, so then the slow animation is worth it. Especially in the later game. Because, as I said, the game progresses per day, and also per day the enemies get harder. So, that's fun.
Hey, fun fact, that platforming he just did, it used to be harder than that, but a lot of the platforming, the devs decided, hey, I'm going to make this easier in later patches. Since it doesn't look that hard, but sometimes just the platforming is just slightly off, and people screw up too often.
Draga didn't kill... Oh, come on.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
This is an example of when the AI is slow.
There you go.
I should not have gone over, but oh well.
You just didn't trust Draga, man.
Yeah, man.
Gotta believe in the power of friendship.
Oh, man. She's let me down enough with the bridge. We'll see that later, where I jump on an invisible bridge. And I hope I don't die.
Yeah, let's not spoil that too much.
Yeah, so Pagaria is a bit more in tune with magic, so they can summon bridges like this. If you like this area, by the way... Oh.
Ooh, that's doing a little shaky there.
Fine. So if you like this area, we'll be seeing it again. Twice, I think, after this.
I've been thinking.
You see I'm rolling a lot. Rolling is the fastest way to move apart from the dash, but that's an upgrade, so we won't get it. Double rolling is fine. If you roll a third time to kind of get away that Dark Souls, I'm gonna roll forever. The third one is a stunning roll, kind of, but you can jump out of it. And because of that, we try to do 3 rolls and then cancel that with a jump slash and continuously do that. And if we do that correctly, we're still not sure how exactly the tech works, but it should be faster.
I mean, I think Metoxic measured it at one point and said one way was faster, but I was like, nah, I like this better.
Metoxi has done a lot for the glitches.
Yeah, he
glitches
has.
in his game. He found a lot of them, and then I mapped them by hacking.
Oh yeah, you hacked into the game, man.
Yeah. HN had a good meme about that. From Independence Day, every team has a general, a hacker, a pilot, and I am the hacker.
Nice.
And you were the general, I think.
Yeah, I was like, hey, this is a way... Because there's quite a few fights you can just walk past in this game, and the other runner at the time when I was originally starting was like, actually doing those fights, it's like, you know, you can just walk past, right? You can just...
I've definitely done that when I started running
Yeah.
this. Not skipping certain fights.
Hey, we got the Pagarian seal.
So this is here, we immediately double jump, but in previous patches you could still jump regularly after this, so you essentially had a triple jump.
Which is what the whole triple jump thing is.
So in other sections, that means you don't have to wait on the NPCs to help you up. Now, this is also known as the auto-scroller of this game.
Yeah, where you basically get to stand on top of a tank called the Fury.
So this would be a perfect time for some donations.
Sadly, we don't have any donations right now,
any.
but I can talk some other stuff. For example, for thanking ESA for supporting the event and for allowing us to stream on their channel. And also thanking Esports Game Arena for providing us with the gaming monitors for the event. The ESA is a home to a variety of on-site gaming events in Alphen aan de Rijn, including our BSG bi-monthly marathons. Want me to talk more?
No, this is fine.
Okay.
This section is hard to do properly.
So
or
essentially,
quickly.
yeah, there's lots of enemies that go along, and we've got to try to basically kill them to the speed of the enemies.
Yeah, we try to get them all huddled up around this lever so they get blown up all together. This is quite alright because I was able to get all the rats before these spawned.
Yeah.
And Draga, on the first day, Draga always uses her fire on the one going to the lever.
So it's sort of like easy mode, but later days that she's like, nah.
Yeah, thankfully we don't do that day. That's the day we only do in the true ending run, because we're doing the first ending and there's another ending after that. But that run is 3 hours, I think.
Yeah, they only invented that ending like too many months into process.
Yes, this is the definitive edition. The added the new ending. Oh, my glitch. This is what I meant with the screen twitching. It should be over when this fight starts.
Hopefully.
Should be.
We are not
It is.
alone. Okay, cool.
This is again an example of glitched, where it shouldn't be. One of these rats, the one on the bottom left mostly, or the bottom right, top right, you saw him just fall off the wagon. We don't know why it happens, but we're happy if it does, because they die immediately. Floors aren't real, walls aren't real, ceilings aren't real in this game.
And if you actually push someone out of bounds, they'll usually die. But I have had a situation one time where I've pushed someone off this Fury, and they've just lived on the little bottom frame there.
Yeah, that can happen as well. The enemies get into a section you can't get into, or you have to kill them first to get into this.
We are one
Yeah,
nation.
one
Destiny.
destiny.
It's really important you say that completely out of sync, because all the other voice actors do.
That was a pretty good Jarbox fire. This guy we will triple hit because he will go off the edge. Usually the third hit on the combo I'm doing, where you do 3 light attacks, you can knock enemies backwards. We'll be using that a few times. But there's also a combo which I use to do the jump slash, which is light heavy, where they don't get knocked back, so you can, but they are stunned in front of you, which makes the final kill easier.
Oh yeah, so if you didn't see already, this is a hack and slash game. Where we have a light attack, heavy attack, and there's also a jump attack. There's also some special abilities we get, but we don't get it since this is the low percent run. We're coming up to one of our first bosses.
Oh, this gauntlet, I don't like this gauntlet. As you can see, we are now introduced to the mage. And I hope he stops spawning, because...
Hey, you did it. So the mages in this game can spawn additional enemies, and that's a bad thing, because then
And
we
they
have
can-
to kill them.
The worst part is when they kill enemies that you shouldn't be able to encounter yet, because their spawning is not tied to the day you are at. So they can't spawn the highest tier of Cypher. Cyphers are...
Oh, hey, there's €2.
This game has strange ledges. As you just saw, I ran forward and fell off. So that's the first death.
So he tried to move forward there just, a bit before the camera started loading up, but unfortunately, he was placed a bit too far to the bottom and ended up falling off.
Those fights you do not have to do.
Yeah, good tip.
Time for a donation?
Sure.
We have €5 from Cody Morda saying, "Get a donation to read. The runner is doing great. I've never heard about Omensight before, but loving the run."
Thank you. Yeah, this game isn't very well known.
If you're aware of Stories, Tale
Whoa.
of Destinies, or something generic like that, that's the other game in this game series. It does a similar thing, but it's a different world.
Yeah, it's not a ground... Why? are you
That's
up there?
unfortunate. There's a chance she can spawn, on top of a box and it'll raise her up.
That was Deathless. This
Hey.
is the third character soul we get. In the glitched version of this run, we skip this day entirely. So somehow, because of weird game mechanics, we do get her soul afterwards, even though we've never found her body. That's another part of the game coding expects you to have that one, but we never actually get the seal we got earlier this day, so we wouldn't be able to open the orange locks.
Yeah. Doors, seals.
Another cutscene
Yeah.
because we haven't had enough yet.
So I hope you enjoy cutscene percent.
The chain of events triggered by the death of the godless priestess.
Gotta stay
have played
hydrated.
out as they have before.
Is my hot chocolate still over there? I think it is.
And Vodin must be stopped.
So everyone loves mashing, of course, but people forget you have to mash A here. Everywhere else you mash B, but just on prompts you mash A. So this is the final. This is the end of the day screen.
And you can see that no death wasn't highlighted, so he died.
Yeah. If you return to a checkpoint because you're soft locked or whatever, they strip that bonus away as well. If we were doing glitchless, I would have to pay attention to that screen, because this game does some weird stuff with how much XP you need for a level up. Level ups aren't static. The game developers made it so that the levels change with how you're playing. So if you're doing really well, you need more XP to level up. So in the glitchless run, where we do get upgrades, if I do a really good start and then mess a bit up at the end, I won't have enough XP to get one level every day. That would be detrimental, but thankfully I won't have to pay attention to that.
Here's Ludimir. Suggest. Wait for it to be over. Yeah, everything will be tickety-boo.
We'll be hearing that 2 times. Oh, hey.
So that's 2 times per run.
But there are. And now we can finally skip some text again. So the game added the option to skip text,
Well,
but
leaves.
but the cutscenes aren't meant for it. So there's long silences where the game thinks they're still talking, but you skipped over everything.
I do love that little dialogue there, because he's like, well, Lone leaves.
Well, gotta go.
Sorry, my bad. See you later. We'll smell you later.
So Ludimir is the drunken bear, and he's a great fighter. He has one of the best abilities of the game. He has a similar ability as Draga has, where he has a big AoE, but his effect also drops enemies to the ground so you can instantly kill them.
The unfortunate about it is it doesn't do as much damage, but that's okay, since when enemies on the ground, we can basically just kill them in one hit.
So we use that to kill this sword guy.
Because that sword guy has slightly more health than the other guys.
This is a good start. Hopefully he
pretty
doesn't
good.
jump down. He did.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
unfortunate.
So this is another combo where you can lift enemies off the ground, and it's an insta-kill no matter what, because after the lift off, they lie on the ground ready for an insta-kill. We'll be using that on the harder enemies, definitely.
Why are we stuck here, sir?
So there's a room under here. You can only get this later in the game, almost NG New Game Plus. You can get in it. It's nothing special.
What, into the room before? What?
Yeah, the room there. You can be fast enough to get in.
Oh yeah,
it.
no, I've gone fast enough to get in there. Like on this day.
So I just skimmed past those ledges. I said before, ledges are strange, and I could have grabbed the fence and then stood onto it, and then I would probably have teetered off the edge again. Thankfully, that didn't happen.
So this is explaining the special ability?
Yeah, this explains special ability. We use it over here because it knocks the pillar down in the back as well, and that saves. At the end of the fight, it will have to go down. So we either do it ourselves or Ludimir does it for us.
And also in the glitched category, we could just jump up there now, like that. But nope, sorry.
So I did some routing for trying to see if I couldn't do that on glitchless, because this game has weird properties. We'll see that later on, I think this day, where the game caps your velocity, but only on the XY plane. What that means is walking forwards and backwards has a... Oh, that's too bad. Has a locked speed, max speed, but going upwards or downwards doesn't. So if there's a slanted, is that the right word?
Yeah.
If there's a slanted structure and you're walking up to it, you go incredibly fast because it's only checking your forwards momentum and not your upwards momentum. But sadly we couldn't route it in because it's either too precise or just not possible.
So
maybe
if you want to come
pass
along
it.
to this game and be really good, feel free.
Yeah, HN needs some competition.
Oh man, sorry. I was there at one point, but no, not anymore.
So here we'll see the first time we use the Pegarian seal we unlocked last day. We first have a gauntlet, but to the left you'll see the seal. In the glitched run you could skip this fight because we could clip through that door.
Yeah, but as Ludimir says, just shut up and fight.
Why did Ludimir? So what you've seen before is the exclamation marks, which means an enemy is going to attack, and you can dodge in that frame, and if you're close enough to your ally you'll combo, so you'll do triple damage. What?
Oopsie.
But that sadly didn't happen.
You just really wanted to break that pot.
Yeah, targeting in this game is sometimes strange. I'm breaking it now, but I don't need that. That's amber, that's used as gold in this game. Controller isn't messing up, that's good. On this jump I died in
Oh
practice
gosh, yeah,
because
that
it
would be
was.
horrible.
I did it twice, that's why I lost my green splits.
And funnily enough, in the glitched version, you'd eventually have to do that blindfolded.
Yeah,
That
this
jump without camera angle.
yeah, camera sometimes gets bound to a location, so on a later day when we're with Indrik, we'll actually be fighting Ludimir, who is now our companion, but we could skip that fight in the glitched run, because we could go over that door actually. There's an invisible wall to the right there. I'm gonna wait for that jump, because
the camera is screwing up.
on there are invisible walls, and you can, with a triple jump,
Oh,
you
that
can...
was close. So it instantly jumped there as soon as he jumped, so it didn't give him the full length of his double jump.
So you see the strange mohawk I'm making with the sword. That's the failed movement tech. So if you see me do that, that means I'm not getting the timing right.
And it's not the best timing, but you know, it's a timing.
This is the first shark. Cypher, the strongest Cypher.
So here's a fun little game where we stay on this side and knock them off. It's faster than actually killing them. And also sometimes the shark can just yeet a dude over and kill him that way as well.
We use this tech a lot. Okay, this shark should stay on the edge, please.
Oh, you trying to knock him off?
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah.
I found this setup. It worked. Ha!
Good
So
job.
that's a quicker kill. It's really AI dependent, because the moment you jump over, they actually walk backwards. And that's annoying. But if he doesn't, if he stays close enough to the edge, you can knock him off and get a quick kill.
This is the Forbidden Crypt.
I'm glad I got this. This is the first Omensight of the game. Another cutscene. Where what we actually see is Indrik threatening Vera.
So when we go to a place that has some sort of special value, we see into the past slightly and are able to show this memory to other people.
Yes, this moment was important towards the end of the world, so we here acquire that information and we can share that with other companions, and that changes the path they will follow through the day. So this is the new information we find in the Groundhog Day. Mesh A,
Hey.
not B.
The cruelty.
This was the end of the first day. The second day.
Yes, second day. This
Almost
is a
the
glitch.
shortest day. Day with Radica in the end is shorter.
I'd say so.
So again, no death bonus. Stylish
Hey.
fighter. Hey. Cool. Stylish
He was
fighter.
a cool guy, so he got stylish.
It's strange I can get the stylish fighter guy, because usually you need to use combos for that. But I don't have the abilities to make the combos great, like Zawarudo. what HN talked about. It makes some bosses easier, because what it does is it slows down time in the range of the ability. It's kind of like the AoE Draga and Ludimir use, but you can use it yourself. So this is Radica.
Yes, that was a JoJo reference.
Yeah, it was. We also have a Hadouken, but we don't use it this run either.
There's also a, I don't know, get over here.
Yeah, with the get over, you could throw enemies off.
Yay.
That's a common theme. With
Velvet and gold.
great music. We should add this to the playlist of BSG staff,
Totally.
if you hear this.
It's talking about cheese, why wouldn't you? And at
So-
that point, head of tech, oh not head of tech, head of audio just left.
So this is showing the Omensight to Radica, and she's dumbfounded by the information you just showed her, and now she will go another path than if we followed her before we acquired the Omensight. This is going to be the second boss fight. This day will be the second boss fight. We will first have to go through the entire temple to get to Indrik, because we just showed the cruelty of Indrik, and Radica wants to avenge that cruelty. I can get this movement. Nice.
Good job. So, like, when you use her special ability, it speeds your character up, but it also, like, speeds up your falling animation as well. So it's really weird, and you can just die instantly for some reason.
There I missed the lever again. So annoying to hit them. You
Oh, yeah.
don't hit them, you're just slashing in the air.
I forgot this became easier as well, the platforming here.
This is annoying. These squids are annoying for one reason. They like to travel, and when they travel over a pit and you still jump slash, you go into the pit with them.
Like that. He just jumped over the pit right there. So it is fastest to do this jump slash combo that he's doing on screen, yeah.
Radica was no help.
I often find it's just better when she doesn't interfere. It just screws me up when she
Yeah.
does.
When Radica hits them, they also fall to the ground, so you can insta-kill them, but
Ability.
it messes up with the timing when you're trying to do it yourself.
Don't fall over here.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
almost.
That's
Whoa.
my controller messing up again.
Yeah.
Wow. They really want me to donate to charity.
So currently 2 deaths? Was it 1?
I'm going to wait for this. Okay. See if I can get it quickly. Oh, he didn't target me. That's strange. So jump slashing also has a knockback effect. So if they're close to the edge, I can also opt to knock them back, which is
Ooh.
quicker than the triple hit.
This
And
is like a tower thing going up.
thankfully, if you fall there, you usually fall back onto the platform below. Because this is a circling tower. Knocked him off, that's good. Nice. That's Radica's version of the helping hand. She uses magic to beam you up.
Up, Scotty.
That's right.
Yep.
This is it. Yarbok's temple is just above.
Hell yeah, we're going in.
Here's one. We'll be facing one of the more annoying gauntlets right before boss fight.
Oh yeah.
I've
And then the boss
definite-
fight's pretty annoying as well.
Looks like we
I've
have
definitely
competition.
died to the gauntlet on the last enemy. Countless times. This door, all the doors in here are tied to how fast your PC loads the next area. And my PC is crap. So those
That's
doors
also
are,
something they added in the new, in the definitive edition, making doors slower.
yeah, in the previous patches, the game just didn't mind if the area wasn't loaded yet, so sometimes you could walk through walls that weren't loaded in. That's a strange thing that happens sometimes. But they changed that now, so
Oh no, that was
That's-
due to his controller again.
that's the second death. My controller really doesn't like me. I'm gonna have to stop using this at home now too. Now it's normal again.
Alright.
Landed on the platform. You can kill this guy sometimes. He died.
Nice.
Doesn't add anything.
He doesn't subtract anything either. His life has no value. Oh.
So these are mages. When there's two in an area, they combine their attacks.
Man, imagine if you accidentally glitched through that door there.
I think I've done that and the boss wasn't loaded in.
Yep.
I teleported
The
myself past there.
Yeah. The
And-
trigger happens when you actually open the door, unfortunately.
Oh, Radica knocked him down. She did something useful.
Whoa.
The mages teleport. If you were using Zawardo so to slow down time, mages are actually invincible when they're in their teleport animation, and you would slow down their teleport animation.
So that was a pretty good segment. Let's hope Indrik, this boss fight goes well as well.
And
Wow.
Firebird. So here's the Moltres of this game.
Did you get it? He's a bird of fire.
You don't have to get it, because Raga says it herself.
Oh, you're right.
It's the Firebird ritual. The name of the ritual.
Does that mean he's sacrificing a firebird, or? Yeah.
Oh, my controller is doing something again, but here it's not that bad.
Okay, good luck.
So Indrik got buffed in the patch. His shield has a larger range. Oh, I hit it together with Radica. That's a
Nice.
small chance. Usually it's annoying when Radica hits him, because he immediately shields. But if you hit them together, you can get a double hit off.
Oh,
He
that's
did
the
it
second
again.
one. Man.
That means I could be skipping a island part.
Oh.
That's what I mean with his shield got buffed. I could survive one hit, I think. Of that, he's now back onto the normal attack, which is the exploding fireball. Gonna take it easy.
Yep.
Sometimes the game doesn't register your air hits, which means you'll do a jump slash instead. And we've definitely all fallen into the lava here with a jump slash.
100%.
Don't you deny it.
Like, not even.
This laser we thought would be the... I'm practicing for a hitless run. And that laser would be annoying, but thankfully you can jump twice. And he'll try targeting in the air. And his movement is so slow that he can't trace you.
So that was pretty smooth.
That was Indrik.
Bye. Unfortunately, we can't grab his corpse right now.
Yeah.
Because it was crushed under boulders.
Good work back there.
And the tempo is collapsing, so we wouldn't have time. I'm not gonna go for the jump over in case my controller breaks mid-jump.
Lousy engineers. Don't worry. I know something out.
Problem with... Oh boy. I have to be quick and my controller is messing up.
Oh no. Yeah, that's just due to his controller there. He can't control that. So that's step number 3.
Alright. For charity.
Hey.
Their friend.
So his
Sorry about the whole
controller clearly wants charity to happen.
But if my controller is messing up now, it means that the next attempt it won't.
Don't worry.
Hopefully.
You sadly can't use Radica's ability here to speed up.
Watch out.
Because it's sort of like, oh, we're about to use it in a minute.
Sometimes I have been on low health after Indrik, and you have to roll or jump through these columns, otherwise they deal damage.
Here we are.
And I have died to that. Have you?
What? Oh gosh, yeah, hell, I've died to that before.
So this is the second seal we get, the Redemption seal, the green one.
Try not to open
We
too many
immediately
large
use
doors
it
with that,
the next
please.
day.
Anyway, onwards.
This is day 3, right?
Yep.
Nice.
It's Draga Ludimir Radica twice.
Do you usually
Spoilers.
split? Do you usually split where I split, where you on the like day completion?
I use the auto splitter.
You know
Oh yeah,
And-
there is one of those now, isn't there?
Yeah, I made that.
Oh, I made this. Yeah.
I made it. And
Smiley.
and after the experience screen, the game automatically increments the day you're on. So that's when I split, because it does it automatically.
So here, sorry.
No, after this. So the screen will go white. And now it adds 1 to the day, just before this loading screen.
And that was day 3, right?
Yeah.
Hey, you're a minute ahead of your PB currently.
With those 3 deaths.
Yeah, minute ahead.
So that's an example of how crap my PC is. My PC is so slow. I think I lose at least 6 minutes to the world record just through loading screens.
Which is glorious.
Because now it's not only in the loading screens, but also in doors opening. So I heard from Hate being sub the doors for him are 2 seconds. And for me, they're usually 7 to 10.
Oof. Yeah, man, that sounds rough.
So this is the day with Draga. We don't have a boss to fight.
General,
I do not.
my lady is
This cutscene again.
our main. When we do,
But this time, we're going to stab the ground and give her a memory.
Remember. Oh no, she doesn't see this thing happen in the past.
Remember the
You remember?
21st night
intruder. I will
of November?
That vision.
Actually, mashing with the space bar is faster,
Have the
but the game,
come.
the developers don't like us. We have shared a lot of bugs we found for speedrunning. We used to mash both the B button and the space bar at the same time, which would skip really quickly. But they made it so that when you switch controllers, the game lags for 2 seconds.
Yep, which is really unfortunate.
This is a lot of rolling, so if there's any donation in,
There is currently no donation, but I can ask Tricro to maybe tell us exactly what the next bid war is. What is hack percent? What is swipe percent? Do you want to hype it up a bit?
Oh man, so Darkest Dungeon, that's hyping up on its own, but you, the audience, get to pick what boss we fight. So you're choosing the category for this next run. So either we fight the hag filled with fungus people, and she has a cauldron and puts a dude in a cauldron, and the guy in the cauldron has to suffer for a bit, or we fight the Swine Prince, where we go through a gauntlet of pig people who squeal, and there's a big monstrosity at the end, which is the Swine Prince. So you can decide which one you want.
So swine sounds pretty good, and it's currently not leading, so we need to change that.
but another thing you might want to know is that hack percent hasn't been run yet on a marathon, right?
It hasn't been done on a IRL marathon, no.
All right, yes. Oh, so yeah,
Yeah, commanders run everything basically.
Yeah.
We've done several online marathon things, but yeah, hag percent hasn't been done IRL yet. So get your first premium exclusive here.
No, but swine is losing. Where's my swine crew?
Oh man.
there's another example of hitboxes. If you land on something, and that could be anything that's not floor, you do a weird hover.
You can count on me.
Nice, I spawn killed them. I totally didn't accidentally hit that. We won't tell them. Hopefully it doesn't land on the top platform.
Good.
Sometimes
good.
that happens if you slash someone up and there is a platform there, they end up there and you can't do the killing blow. That would have been sad. Okay. Man, hitting those levers is the hardest thing in this game.
Yeah, I don't even disagree. If anyone wants to try out this game, try pulling a lever. It's impossible. This is high tech, speed tech.
You'll
Yeah.
be mashing attack button and going in a windmill around the lever, trying to hit that thing.
It's also because like if we're slightly not in the attack, like if we're doing a different animation, it won't always cancel to open a lever. So
here, Draga is running to
we can
open
beat
it.
her because we're a speedrunner.
So if you've seen Halo, we walk onto a bridge before it's loaded, the Halo 5 run, and it's gonna happen here as well. So hopefully I get the timing. There,
Spoilers. Yeah, that should be right.
Ooh.
Whoa, invisible bridge.
I thought it was early.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
So if you're trying to help us with the game, we tried to find a way to skip this cutscene. Also, that middle column is the strongest of all. It just keeps standing every time.
I mean, if it did fall, it would land on his head, so that's probably why. Hopefully the controller doesn't mess up here.
Oh, here.
Here it goes.
Oh yeah, that's the only jump. Oh no, this one matters as well. I already did that with the controller
Hey,
messing
good
up,
job.
okay. So this gauntlet is one we see a lot. And we'll be doing it again. But now...
But it's a different day, different person, you know, different life is different.
the day has progressed, so there will be more enemies, harder enemies. But we'll be doing the same as usual. Getting them to attack us and then knocking them off the edge.
Oh, that was
That
weird.
was strange, because Draga also went to the counter hit a bit animation.
Oh,
That's an example of the aerial hit not connecting. And I have no idea what's happening there. Let me jump over. Thank you.
oh. Oh, okay, so you can grab these little apples, as Atun says.
I didn't want to heal on this run, but I'm forced to.
I mean, he was put on like 0 health, so.
He's dead. That's good. Usually here it's slow to try and get the shark off. There's one
Oh,
enemy
there's one
left.
enemy left.
That happens a lot. This is
See,
the
we are not done yet.
This is the only, not the only part, but this is a part where it's not fast to wait on the other side, because Draga has her big ability to kill most of them instantly and get the other ones in range to die. Because we tried to hit the shark with heavy attacks, because the third heavy attack is a stun, but it's not just a stun, it's an AoE stun, so it also hits a cone behind the shark. And with that we can do collateral damage to the ones that already got weakened by Draga. This is the only trigger that's easy to hit, because you can hit it with a jump slash.
And that's nice. I don't think I actually knew that.
Time for a donation?
Definitely.
We have €5 from DXterra saying swine percent best percent.
Hey, okay, you like pigs.
So Draga is kind of rebelling against Indrik now, because she wants to know why he was so cruel to Vera. So we're chasing him, and hopefully we'll meet him soon.
I mean, hey, the Swine Prince is the easier run out of the two, technically, so feel free.
Darkest Dungeon is a cool one. I'm looking forward to sticking around for that one. I tried the Necromancer percent yesterday.
He screwed up on the final boss.
What do you mean? There was a tough guy that spawned here, and he is out of range. That's too bad. Sometimes you can just use the ability, and everyone dies. And that's nice, but we did have to do something. Controller is okay.
Don't screw up this jump here. Oh wait, you already jumped past that one. Sorry.
Yeah.
The jump that you just passed doesn't have like a little beginning bit, so if you go too far, you'll just fall off of it.
Oh, there's no one in the range of that explosion. That's too bad. That's the wrong attack sequence. Oh, we didn't get the slow killing blow animation because Dragon and I hit him at the same time.
Nice.
Firebird.
We just got a €2 donation from Alphen saying we love our levers.
The rolling is going better now. You don't see the mohawk of the sword. Yep. Another enemy gauntlet. In the previous patches, there were less soldiers, so they would die more frequently. And if they die, you don't get a dialogue of talking to Draga, which would be
That's
faster.
a really weird spawn as well.
It was a good spawn.
Like, yeah, but... Oh gosh.
It's fine now, because there's no fighting anymore. We'll meet Indrik in a second.
Or jumping.
Spoilers, he's dead.
Shh.
So, we're trying to sequence break this game. We told before, we don't need a yellow seal or the orange seal. We are trying to find a way to not use the green seal. We found a way to clip in through this door, but the trigger isn't loaded. So, sadly, we couldn't find that.
If you want to find a way how to do that, then feel free.
We have tried a lot. I have cheated a lot to try and find it.
You've hacked the system.
This is another good use of the ability, the ally gets teleported towards you. So we use that because we don't want to wait on her walking. And we have a cutscene here again.
This is why I sought to perform the rite of ascension. The Firebird ritual. To
To protect us.
And there's another cutscene.
Hey, so this run's going pretty decent so far.
Yep. So we get both an Omensight and the Soul this day. And here what we actually see is Radika stabbing Vera with a sword. Not the Master Sword, but it is of this game. You can see a socket right there in the background where the sword should be, but it's not there. And that's a problem because that's the weapon that was used to stop the Void, and the Void is the enemy that's ending the day every day, or ending the world.
The world, though. Nah. Oh, hey, that's a cool fact. So, day 4.
Oh yeah.
And, alright, you are 2 minutes ahead of PB.
Yeah, because of the loading times here being incredibly faster than at home, I'm ahead of PB. And which means if I keep this up, well, I'm not gonna jinx it, so I'm not gonna say anything.
You shouldn't have said that. You should have just said more
He said
skill.
He said ahead of PB. Well, this is all skill. I died 3 times and I'm still ahead. That's skill.
Okay, fair enough.
Ludmir. So to the left, those 2 pillars. The left one is leveling. The right one is buying upgrades. Leveling just gives you more abilities. The other upgrades can be upgrades for yourself, but they can also be for allies. So you can decrease cooldown times of, for example, the time slowing abilities, Awarudo, and
Yeah.
also cooldown timers for the abilities, and to increase damage they do. Alright,
I'll be
the wrong
honest.
button.
Yeah, this day has always been the day I like the least out of all of them, since Radika is on this day. The boss for her.
Oh right, yeah, that's the thing.
Yep, enjoy that. I mean, there's a few safety strats, like going behind her and all that sort of stuff now. But man, like, I've always struggled with that boss.
My strategy is pre-hitting her.
Ooh, okay, getting the pre-buffer hit.
Yeah. But if you do it too... So, for some reason, teleporting is OP. It gives you too many invulnerability frames. So you can't hit if you hit too early. This is where skipping the first day, so not getting the orange seal. Ooh, we can make this in a single jump, so that's fine. Oh, I'm not fast enough, am I? Just skip the trigger here. If you can pull Ludmir with the ability past the trigger. No, it couldn't. This is where triple jump would start really showing its brokenness. Because I said before, invisible walls you can scale with the triple jump, so you can gain infinite height on them.
Yep.
Unless there's a ceiling.
Oopsie.
I've never missed that before.
I sometimes think it's faster to actually miss that and just go up normally. Whoa, and you missed the lever too.
Ludmir was fast. So this is a problem. If we were glitching, we would have to go over. There's a column up there which I cannot show, but you'd have to jump over this door. And there's even an extended out of bounds. You can jump over the next door I will be going through, which is even faster. And Ludmir thankfully teleports when you hit a door. So we would hopefully end up here. And to the right there is an out of bounds with a kill plane, so he'd be stuck. But here Ludmir teleports towards us, even if he's still in front. But we'll go through here a second time and I'll show exactly where you would be infinitely gaining height. But there's a big fight here. But there's no need for quiet time, because I don't need that. I don't like that.
Yep, because we're just gonna keep on talking.
Ludmir was nice.
Alright, so here's one example of his big AoE. And he does it again. Nice.
Yeah, Ludmir can be nice. That guy didn't teleport away. That's a surprise. Here, that was an example of him being invulnerable. Here, doing the lifting attack to instantly kill
Oh hey, and speaking of talking, in this fight you'd be able to just completely just skip this fight because you could just jump up there, and that's where we're planning to go next.
I have
in
never seen those guys join so late.
Oh yeah, that was pretty late.
That's an example of the AoE effect of the
Jump slash, yeah.
slash. If you actually glitch up here, that guy can join the fight. So sometimes he'll have spawned an enemy here, which only happened to me once because it's rare to be that fast,
Yeah, that sounds funny.
and it's rare for him to load quickly. So there was the big cipher guy, the shark, was actually blocking my way there, which was a surprise.
All right. Well,
Damn, we just got a 17 euro donation from Hate Being Sub. Power to the swine. God damn it,
Ooh.
guys.
Why-
Swine is in the lead right now.
Hate
And
being sub
hyped.
is being really generous.
Let's go, swine.
Hate being sub and HN.
you
are
guys
the-
are being freaking swine.
Hate being sub and HN are the other runners of this category. A category game. HN is the world record holder in all the categories, I think.
Basically, yeah. What's that? I can. No, I won't check right now. I have got the leaderboards up, but
So
Actually, correction. It is a tie between Hag and Swine percent right now.
ooh. So that means I'll have to do both.
That means you get to choose.
Oh man, I'll just download it on that computer and play both. Wait, no, I shouldn't do that.
So what we saw there, I'm not sure if you could notice it, but the soldier had a voice line that said, "I'll fight you to the end." When enemies are left with only, when you kill enough enemies for there to be only one left, he'll go into an. There's a chance he'll surrender, or a chance he keeps fighting, and of course we hope he surrenders because that's faster. But usually we still attack them and then they surrender and we kill them.
Hate being stuff is just confirming. Yes, the team holds all world records.
This is the Radica fight. This
He's
is
a real cool guy. Yeah.
Radica is a really annoying boss, but thankfully we do not fight her in the most annoying form in this run. There's one that's way worse, where she runs around and there's tons of enemies.
Hold on.
Well, that sounds hilarious.
There's actually another fight here with Radica. I just remembered.
I remember
yeah.
when playing it casually, I started trying to do this fight on the harder version, and then just decided to talk to her instead.
Now I'm gonna give you this.
Why is she teleporting weird? Oh, she
Ooh.
hit me. Strange. This is the annoying shotgun ability of Radica. That's the pre-hit I want to see.
Yeah, nice. Ooh.
What?
Oh. No.
Hey,
It hurts.
What?
One more hit. There you go.
1 HP, sure.
Funnily enough, Ludimir can't actually get the killing blow on her. You have to.
Yeah, it's with every boss. Radica can get the killing blow on Indrik as well.
Yeah.
So thankfully that fight went well.
Good job.
Do I have time to drink? Probably not.
I can feel.
Co-op.
Whoa.
We could do a 2-player, 1 controller at the end. Or did you already do that with HN?
I did that with HN. And we did it blindfolded or something. No, we didn't do blindfolded.
I could try. If there's... Make a donation instead and fight the final boss blindfolded.
Quickly, right now.
So if Ludimir's nice, he'll use his ability again. Thank you.
Nice. That worked out well. Because
This-
those dudes right there just had high health.
This
so
is
it
the
was
only
good.
door I like, because it's fast. Here, we are way faster than our ally, but we actually... we can be too fast. And especially in the glitched run, because you can get ahead of them. That happens a lot, and then you soft lock. But we don't want that to happen. Ludimir, use your ability. Thank you.
Not now.
Were you serious about that blindfolded boss?
Do you want to make an incentive for
We
that?
can put it at 50 euros, so we reach 5k as well, along with it.
I
Oh,
mean,
hype. Yeah,
I'll-
do it.
I'll-
All right, from now on,
I do want to say I'll try it 3 times, because it's not an audio cue. Oh, let me show here quickly what I meant with vertical speed. This is a falling thing, and I'm too bad. but you can walk really fast upwards. But what I was saying about the final boss, I'm not guaranteed to get it because it's a visual cue. But I can try to time it a few times, depending on how many deaths I already have. So this is the first instant of these new soldiers. They are annoying, and I forgot to use the.
Fire at the very top.
I forgot to use the. To the right, there are
Oh no.
lasers, which you can use. Speed this fight up, but I forgot that.
Oh. At least there was a lot of health spawns there.
Let's get rid of these
Yeah,
mages now.
they're rapid firing doing that. Yeah, this game is super cool. You should try checking it out sometime if you can.
Okay, this is good now.
And it's pretty fun exploring each day.
Yeah,
Doing it
it's really
casually.
fun, especially after they added the new ending. You had an incentive to actually play all of the days in all ways you can, and you find new boss fights and new content that you never found before.
Like, I've still never gone to Radka on day one.
You haven't?
Nope. Just because I never went there casually, I was like, oh, I can instantly go to Ludimir now because I have that seal that I missed before.
Double kill? No.
All right, the incentive is now alive. If you want to see Satanic Nerd try to attempt the blindfolded final boss,
he
you can
fails to-
donate to that right now.
If he fails 3 times, I'll try it as well. No.
That's not a death I count towards my donations.
Yeah, me doing it. Yeah, good point.
So these blue guys are the stronger ones. They can block your attacks, but thankfully they're dead.
I hope we can talk some sense into the next group.
I can't believe that actually was made an incentive. Thanks for the organizing,
Nice.
for being so kind. I can't double jump here, but that's not a problem because the first jump can be done without a double jump. The second one is a problem because my controller is doing its thing. So we'll wait till this is over. Okay, that jump is normal, that wasn't. We definitely don't want that. We have enough, we should get enough height with an instant one, but I don't want to risk it.
That seems to be over now. Sweet. Okay.
You can actually go more sideways because it isn't much height. Also, this is an annoying spot you can easily roll off. There's no ledge detection there. And I did that 3 times in practice. This is a really annoying gauntlet. Here we get introduced to the invisible enemies.
And here's another example of a fight we can just skip.
And glitched.
Yeah.
Technically, I could skip that. No, I couldn't. I was thinking we could... What you would do is jump on the monkey statue.
Yeah, there was that whole thing. And then we were like, oh, we can just jump over it.
Oh, we got 4 killing blows off of that one ability. That's insane.
Attack chain 30.
Oh, there's an invis guy. No wonder I didn't see him. The poison is annoying.
So one of their attacks can just make you have your screen just shake for a bit.
Emperors and their obsession with big toys.
Emperors like big toys.
No dog.
So now the auto-scroller that we were going through earlier, we're actually on the other side of that now. So we're on the path, trying not
Nice.
to get screwed up from that.
That was fast enough.
Yeah, good job.
The bridge is
You can still die here by the explosion of the tank. That's happened to me. That's annoying. But thankfully we got the trigger.
Imperials.
But because we killed Radica, let's get a bit of lore in, all the Redemptions found out, and they're now turning on Ludimir. So we're reaching all these parts, and then they turn on us.
Since we killed Ratika, the leader of the Rodentions.
Blue ponytail first.
So here you see the guy in the back also got knocked down by that attack. That's an example of the cone ability. That's an example of the ally counter hitting with you. Oof.
Ooh, be careful.
So much for talking sense.
Walk here. I don't know why the camera does that. I can still die here. Not to enemies, but to terrain. Because we're getting further on in the day, we get more information. But the void is stronger than time somehow. So if we know more about it, it will get stronger.
It's sort of like any Cthulhu mythos. The more you know, the worse it gets.
Yeah, kind of see the effect of the void leaking in, so there'll be
Oh, great.
so there'll be black foam kind of seeping into the world, and you'll also see spikes, which we'll see after this. Here's another seal, Vera's seal. But here, these spikes, you can hit them. Why? Is
Getting
that
caught
tree
in
blocking?
trade.
Yay, we got past them. Here's
So we
another
got-
fight that we can totally skip. Here, Voden.
Oh, that was Dutch.
What?
Don't worry. He just screamed, so I'm sorry.
How did you enjoy saying Hottentot tentoonstelling?
Yeah, that was a word. Oh yeah, and we have blindfold now if you didn't see it, so make sure you get your donations in.
I mean, it's almost guaranteed another €6, but I'll try it. I totally expect something like Hate being sub again being overly generous. Yeah, thanks for donating to BSG, and we're now in the transition between days, so if there's another donation, perhaps to that incentive.
You are still 2 minutes ahead of PB.
Nice. Any donations in?
Not yet.
Okay. We'll see how that goes. We still have, that was day with
5.
Ludimir.
So we got 6, Bop the Bear, 7, 8, Voden 1, 2,
Right.
and 3.
Bob the Bear is the thing. So here, this is the first time Voden shows us that he knows. He feels worlds in time. He's very powerful. And immediately the witch says, "Oh no, I let him see you. This won't happen again." So wait till next
Never
day.
again.
It won't happen.
Next time, I will act swifter. You are safe now.
Now
at
Radica,
least.
the shortest day of the run.
I can sense it.
Oh,
Okay,
The tree is dying. Hurry,
so you want to read that donation?
All right, looks like we have a €50 donation from Atheane saying, why? And I'm thinking this will go towards the blindfolded. Hold on. Yeah, it did. All right, we got Matt. We will see blindfolded attempts on the final boss.
and that also means we're at what number now?
Yeah, we
money-wise?
are at... Whoa, okay, we just got another 50.
Oh,
Hold
whoa.
on. All right, looks like we got another €50 from Hate Being Sub saying,
Hey.
blindfold, take my money. So apparently we got 100 or something towards that incentive. Insane. Thanks, guys, so much for those donations.
Merci, Etienne, the French runner. And Osma, was he German? I think so.
Yeah, you now have to
Dankeschön.
also do this on a dance mat because 100 was done.
Alternative controls, keyboard and mouse.
Oh boy,
Keyboard and mouse is our meme, because it's, wow, I got
that's
the
unfortunate.
knockdown attack can hit up to 4 here, and it hits none. 1 actually.
Yeah. So the strat behind there is just to be able to hit all of them once with the cone attack. Since we're using Radica's ability, it speeds up our animations, so it could usually go pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's a strange setup. I couldn't hit the last guy, so we already could count him out, and then it was too angled, so I hit nobody with the cone. The cone is really precise. We'll be using that the next day again, hopefully to get another quick kill. Man, it's incredible. I raised 100 euros by just saying, I'll try it blindfolded.
I'll try blindfolded, man.
Gotta at least try it 6 times now, right? Double the donation amount.
That means I have to double my, add another €6 to what I donate. I'll think about it. Hurry up, Radica.
It's for charity.
That's a true thing.
I could do the first half of my run blindfolded too.
So Radica, we're again dependent on an AI. Radica can do a lot of things here. She can teleport instantly, or she can walk up and be dumb. She got the first one. It's... Hey, she walks over, that's good. Sometimes she just jumps down and forgets that we're in a speed run.
And we can press the lever and do the fireball.
And get a weird camera angle. Oh, that's because my controller's messing up, that's why.
Yup. So that could be another thing that screws up your the Wi-Fi, to be fair.
I've been too fast here, and Radica would be locked behind the gate that just shut. And that
Oh
would be a soft
gosh.
lock. But thankfully, she now teleports, so I think there was a previous version. And up here, you see that lever there that triggers these fire blasts. But that didn't happen when I fought with Ludimir, because I forgot.
And you still were on 2 minutes, so that was basically tied to your PB on that segment,
Oh,
if you think about it.
loading screens.
Just skill.
Thank you.
All skill, 100% skill.
So this game likes making you wait. So here again, we'll have to look at the bridge again, panning over. For some reason, we don't have to do it on the final day. I don't know why, but we have to here.
It'd be a waste if you blew yourself up.
Yeah, don't blow yourself up, man.
I don't want to try the angle now. Oh,
Yeah, just be safe for now.
I use Radica's ability, so
So here's another bunch of fights we can skip.
there's no, not this day.
Oh wait, yeah, okay, wait, it's the next day. My bad.
So because I used Radica's ability in the fight, I can't use it here, which I kind of forgot. So it's not faster to reload checkpoint now. So that's not one guaranteed death.
Hey.
Sorry, Charity.
That's one of. Hey, yeah. The amber. Oh, I mean, besides.
And now everyone's turning on Radica because they were conspiring behind her back to summon the Void, we just found out. That was the last Omensight we saw, is allies of both sides. So the both sides were conspiring together to summon the Void, because they thought the Void would save them because they helped them, even though it's evil.
Wizards on the right.
Don't spawn it!
Oh, darn it.
But they got caught in the explosion, so it's not that bad of an spawn. He wants to spawn again. Bane of our existence. I should be using Radica's ability, shouldn't I?
Just a little.
Okay, hit it on both.
Nice.
He blocked it?
Oh no, he blocked
How
it.
did he block the instant kill? Radica has magic, so she can open this door. With Ludimir and Draga, we would go around. But Radica sings, and magical things happen.
And she's a bard. Woo, bards.
She does have amazing
Shenanigans.
music soundtrack.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll
A
hear
mouse
it-
was encaged. With
we'll-
velvet and gold.
We'll hear it in the credit sequence. Or sequence, just the credits. So here, having the dash would be wonderful, because it's a really long rolling section. And a jump slash both? Yes.
Nice, good job. One clap.
That saves another jump slash.
Thank you. Hey.
Radica!
Come on.
AI.
Come on. There you go. Good girl.
So you actually said to get the memory, but you can't get it on this day. Because the Omensight cuts the day off.
You are correct.
So another thing this game has to offer is memories. And they add background lore to the game. What happened before now. But we won't be getting them here.
Yeah, remember to get the memory.
I'm going to try today, but only today.
Okay.
We've seen a few of them before, but we didn't. We just ran past them there in the back.
Yeah, they're
You
like
can see
little
the-
altar things.
Exactly. But because we get an Omensight here, we can't actually grab it.
There's a big meme about grabbing the Omensight that spawned in this room because, like, the time you spend in this room is like 1 second of just move like an instant and press a button to instantly go to the next bit. So in any other category, you wouldn't spend any time here.
Yep. But yeah,
That's not here.
on another day you can get it. So
All right, Tricro. Since that extra 50 euros for blindfolded is kinda, useless, ATN wants to put it towards your choice for the darkest dungeon one. So it's gonna be
Ooh.
Hag or Swine, 50 euros.
Oh man, you're letting me choose?
Yeah, apparently ATN is letting you choose, yeah.
Oh man. I want to do Hag.
All right, putting it towards Hag.
Watch hate being sub-sniped.
Hey, so what is the ratio between those two now?
Well, it's now 50 in the lead.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, we're even.
Go, Swine Crew! We
I
still
should've-
believe.
I was thinking about doing 25 to each.
I always forget about this fighting gauntlet.
I guess you can do that. You
yeah,
wanna do that?
I could do that, but I'm
Okay.
alright.
All right, that's good.
I always forget about this fighting gauntlet. This is another time where dodging attacks to knock them off is what we'll be going for, especially because we have the Invis guys again, and they have a lot of health.
So
That
this
guy
is a
didn't
real
fall
cool
off.
gauntlet just to do perfectly. It just feels really nice and smooth.
Yeah, this was great in my hitless run because I got it. Well, it wasn't hitless, but attempt.
You tried it.
I didn't get this far, but I just wanted to see. I think I got to 39 hits in total.
You can get up to 100 hits in this game, and it's pretty crazy. When you get to 50 hits, I'm pretty sure it resets.
Oh, with hits, I mean how much I got hit, but the attack
Yeah.
chain can go to 50.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the attack chain.
I am That's a strange target. This is the last enemy. Nice.
Good job.
That was perfect. This is what we were being sarcastic about the witch saying, I won't let it happen again. And then immediately, 5 minutes later, we're back in it with Voden. So this is the first and only time we start the day with Indrik. Indrik, the Firebird. He's the only one with who you can have 2 boss fights in one day. But sadly, if you go for it, he kills you because you're being stupid. And you have to do the boss fight again, because you shouldn't do the boss fight, but you should use your Omensight. We really glossed over that, didn't we? Boss fight, you can choose to use your Omensight to skip the fight and get another path on the day you're traveling on.
Yes, this still is ahead of PB, by the way.
Nice.
On your PB, you finished day 6 on 1:13:41, so we're a bit ahead of that.
Okay.
Let us find Ratika.
So we're on 3 deaths now? Right? Chat, help us out.
3 deaths? I think so.
I totally expect chat to
I don't remember counting to 4. Yeah, I don't remember counting 4.
I think chat will say 69 deaths.
Yeah.
This is annoying. Oh, this is actually a good gauntlet. Because the enemies that spawned in were 1 blue and 2 basic greens. And it could have been 3 of the harder greens, but it didn't.
A team confirms 3 deaths.
So this is great. Indrik is useful here. So for some reason he's consistent on that enemy, but nowhere else in the game.
So, do you want to explain, like, Indrik's special ability?
I cannot help you, Harbinger. This is annoying because we don't have a big ability for this fight now. Because we're with Indrik, and Indrik doesn't let us tell him what to do.
Yeah, Indrik doesn't have a special ability, but he does have the strongest basic attack in the game.
This fight is the bane of my existence because of the high amount of wizards that spawn.
Oh,
Got you. What the?
better luck next time,
For some reason,
kid.
the rats can jump the entire world to attack you.
Oh, but it used to be worse.
Okay, got all the wizards out of the way, I think.
Before one patch, the rats could literally actually attack you
This sometimes
off
happens.
screen.
One enemy being off screen. Yeah, spawning off screen is the worst. The worst part about this fight is it starts off screen. So if a wizard gets spawned in the fight from the beginning, it can actually, or it will spawn enemies before you get there. So there could be a shark in there before you even could try to stop it.
The void seeping through the walls. Or is it your presence, Harbinger, that grants me this awareness?
So here there is a soft lock in the glitch percent because you can jump over that barrier. But because the previous sections you could do way faster as well, Indrik can get soft lock behind this door over here. When you walk through, it loads back in, and he could get soft lock behind that, and that's not fun. So here's where we'll try to get the cone attack on bot.
Hey, good job. Nice, that was pretty smooth.
And I missed the door. Doors and levers.
It was pretty smooth.
Everyone stop fighting.
Wait, he says that? I don't remember him saying that before the cutscene.
Then, now.
Oh well. So we're walking to Radica, and Indrik wants us to show the vision of all the enemies of both sides spawning the void or summoning the void, and he wants us to show the Omensight to Radica so that doesn't happen, or so that she helps us. But it's still a boss fight, so you could kill her, and that's when he kills you if you actually kill her, which I found pretty funny in my first playthrough. I tried for half an hour to try to kill her. I finally did, and then he kills me because he says that I'm being stupid.
Yeah, this is the point where I was like, nah, I'm just gonna talk to her. And the talking was the correct decision anyway, so I just progressed the story.
This arena also has great property that you don't have to be in it to start anything. So you could almost jump off the edge, but there's invisible walls, and you're still in there.
And
This is a great
that was a
conversation.
damn good cup of tea.
Yeah, if only we weren't skipping it. It's really funny.
So all these characters are like semi-British. Good old tickety boo and damn good cup of tea and all
Arse.
those other great British lines you love and banana.
You are but
Indrik is saying sorry, which is very out of character. He is known as a very authoritarian leader.
Nailed it.
He is the reason that Ludimir wears an eye patch. He tortured him, trying to get him to obey. And during the torture, his eye was collateral damage.
Somehow fell out. Funny how that happened.
It was a glitch in the mechanics
Yeah,
of the
he
game.
just glitched out. Don't you hate it when your eye just glitches out of your body?
I mean, that's what happens when my camera's twitching.
Yeah, just
Like now.
Oof.
Oh,
So
stop.
this is the same temple as before, but it's incredibly a bit icky right now.
Yeah, it's tainted by the void. That's probably something Indrik says, and I've remembered it as something I just came up with.
Yep, nope, it's
Oh, he doesn't say tainted, okay.
no, it's the there used to be a little cutscene there you could see where he's just like, oh, it's been tainted by the void, and it zooms into the like just the background of that place.
So here are the defense systems. I've died to them once,
Generally, you'll never hit them.
only the once. But it's a global cycle, so there's another patch of them, and you can hit those. So Indrik better be useful and shoot his fireball here.
That'd be nice. If only that would ever happen. Nope. Whoa, he
did,
hit someone.
But
Oh,
I got cancelled.
and he did it again.
That's actually great.
Whoa.
And he targeted the wrong one, the one that was already dead.
He likes trying to just kill Steel, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was a good fight. So we don't have any abilities, and sometimes along the way you'll see a breakable wall. We could break that if we had abilities, because usually you can throw an explosive onto the. It missed this guy. That's strange.
Sometimes I find the firewall can just like miss the dude sometimes.
Here we're trying to bait everyone over, so we
Oh,
can
you're
hit
trying to
this.
do that? Nice.
Hit 3 of them. It gets knocked off.
It's annoying when you're trying to actually attack enemies and then you're near that lever. Sometimes you can be locked into just pulling that lever, and you're not immune to damage or anything, so they'll still hit you and kill you.
You're immune to recoil, but you're not immune to damage.
Yeah, so I've died like that before.
A recoil stagger. So next up is the most annoying and the longest fight of the game.
If you played this game casually, you would have probably screwed this up for a couple of hours or so.
Yeah, this is a great one. I shouldn't die here. I say that.
Yeah, Ludimir is the big boy. And you can do it.
He actually has the most health of all boss fights. He has 1600 health compared to the final boss also has 1600 and someone else has 950. I think that was Indrik.
Sounds accurate.
Indrik, we have no should know.
This you can't skip this animation.
Because he's just gonna just smash.
Savage. Now the fight starts. Ludimir can use his claw ability immediately, but thankfully he didn't. Oh, the column he did there.
Oh.
The column didn't fall the way I wanted to.
So there is a strat here, just so I can. Oh, that's unfortunate.
There is a strat, but I wanted to hit the column because the columns do the most damage possible to Ludimir.
But it's a bit hard to line him up, and also sometimes he's damage immune when.
So because he walks directly at you, you can just turn around the corner, and he'll try and follow you.
Oh, sometimes he'll jump up though, and it's annoying.
This is the better angle. Indrik hit him with me. That's nice. So yeah, this is how you can manipulate his AI.
Oh, yeah, we're good still.
I think I'm the only one that goes for rolling there. What?
Oh,
I was on another level. He can rush off, so that would be
Yeah.
a problem.
well, luckily
didn't?
he drops plenty of health drops there. It's not always guaranteed you'll get that many.
Sometimes you just get gold in a low percent run, and then you just feel...
Ah, nice. I'm glad I
Oh.
have. Oops.
I thought that he targeted me here. So from here on, it should be...
Is your Bop the Bear split on the end of this fight, or?
when he reaches 0, because
Yeah,
that's,
okay.
that's easier for the auto split. So sometimes you can get 3 hits off with this combo, but I don't know why it happens. Sometimes you only get 1 hit, like there. Sometimes you get 2. Indrik hit him, so I couldn't get the killing blow, but
Hey.
that's Ludimir.
So I can confirm you're basically 3 minutes ahead of PB.
Nice.
Like 250, essentially.
Last time.
Did you hit?
All right.
When it was, I thought. So I tried.
Is this?
I sometimes like the dialogues in this game when we skip them, just because
Yeah.
like it cuts off like the little bits.
When I'm
like-
running at home, I'll be saying just a little bit, but I won't do it here because it's pretty annoying, I'm pretty sure. Which is probably why no one watches my speedruns.
It's okay, bud. It's okay.
Yeah, Indrik spawns this bridge, but we cannot skip or we can't walk while he's spawning.
Yeah, we're
Unlike
stuck
a
in a little
dragon.
animation.
This would be the part where we skip the fight and then have to do the up section blind. Controller stopped, thankfully.
Better outcome has been no violence.
Characters also have dialogue for when you do a battle section without getting hit. And they'll also sometimes say them when you skip fights. So, I don't remember what Indrik says, but when you skip those enemies, you'll say something like godlike fighting. I don't remember.
It says different things when you like finish combat. Essentially, it's like, your combat prowess is great, Harbinger, as you ran away from
Okay,
them.
these guys didn't throw explosives. There we
Oh.
go. That's the most annoying part of them.
So hopefully we can
I
get
am
them.
low on health, so I have to...
Yeah, be careful.
Oh, one got thrown here and died. Oh, there are... Of course, now they spawn. Okay, this is good. I want both sharks together. This one to the left is more pink, so it's stronger. Trying to get them huddled up together. Their attacks are really fast, so they're hard to dodge. I do
Oh,
not...
I love that money drop.
Yeah. I'm trying to hit both sharks here at once with the AoE. Indrik, just kill him.
Get him. Get him,
What?
boy.
I missed. So this is the awkward elevator ride.
I
'Cause
guess
it's the
you-
only elevator ride where I can skip dialogue.
With all the corrupt.
So now everything is awkward.
Just like, hi, okay, guys. Now,
We don't know why it is. We didn't ask the devs, but
So why is this elevator ride so awkward, man?
Because I pressed B.
Yeah, yeah. Don't you hate it when you're like, stop?
Yeah, the devs like to annoy us speedrunners with extra doors. They added one door in the new edition, so we had to wait longer. They actually mashing in this game is strange because I made an auto splitter, which bases everything off of if your health is loaded or not to get the loading time or not. And if you mash in loading screens on the previous version, it would preload your health, so it would stop the entire functionality of the in-game time if you were mashing. It was actually Metoxy who found that out, because he was mashing a bunch and I was never mashing, so for me it was all fine. But that's day 7. And we get the final seal, the seal that belongs to Cladden, the master sword of this game. Stylish fighter, hey.
Hey, look how stylish you are.
No
Get in
death
there.
bonus. But don't worry, there's 2 incredible fights still to go. And the
So-
blindfolded fight.
So if this was the glitched version, the game would be over by now, just as a reference.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's 120 something now.
The glitched run from HN is 120. Well, it's at 130, yeah.
Yeah.
Ludomir. Yeah, Ludomir is the most important character because Vera is his foster sister or adoptive sister.
They went to the orphanage together. Go on.
Well, no.
Didn't they? Oh no,
He-
I just always misread that line.
Before the Radica fight, he says that Radica brought Vera to him because she was an orphaned owl.
Yeah, that's what I keep
So-
mishearing.
Bring orphaned owls to bears. If you ever find an owl just laying on the ground, bears are where you should bring them to. But he's very in tune with Vera. In the previous cutscene, you could, when we were at the grave, he actually was in contact with Vera for a brief moment because she told him that he'd messed up the day, and then the day ended, or the world ended.
And that's how you got the hint that he was related. And then also the other point where it's like, do you know Vera? And that line happened.
Alright, Fjobor says there, oh no, this is a problem because he is one of the guys responsible for the spawning of Woden. It's funny because always this cut screen pans out and you can see him harbingers here. That's not good. Then you wonder why he knows about all that stuff.
Whatever the reason, let's get one thing straight.
Rikro, what's your favorite voice line in this game?
Oh, man. Yeah, I think I love the "We are one voice, we are one nation." Oh. One voice, one nation.
What? Destiny. But my favorite's coming up today.
It's what I'm here to find out.
We'll see
Today?
it later. When we're skipping fights, it's a voice line that just goes through.
I suppose that or the well and then just leaves. Yeah. I've had a habit of whenever I do make a PB on this run, just putting just one of the voice lines in the description. It's always quite fun.
I'm somehow... Our controller is doing it again, but it's not a problem, actually, because here we always have to wait for Ludomir. So no time lost.
Hey.
This is another section where you are stuck to using this, and the most annoying part is when a shark grabs an explosive, throws it at your face, and you're stuck at taking it to the face.
You can
But-
also get into a situation where one of the sharks just doesn't die.
Yeah, because they are spawned in to be in between the two, so they get hit by both. But if they don't, they'll be left with about 10%. And usually one Ludomir ability kills them, I think. We have to pan over again, even though there's nothing here. During this walking, if there's a donation, or if the donation guy wants to say anything.
Yeah, at the moment there is no donations, but I can tell you something about the charity. For example, by donating to the charity, you'll be eligible for one of the amazing prizes sponsored by NintendoCore.org. Any donation will get you a chance to win one of the prizes of the day, and will also give you a 3 times bigger chance for the grand prize. And I'll post the grand prize command in chat right now.
Favorite voice line coming in.
There we go.
So this is where we'll be adding another death to the death counter, because we're skipping these fights now, and for some reason the game, because you are here, not because you've done the fight, creates a checkpoint here. So that's death 4.
Yeah, that was weird. You paused during getting hit. It was funny.
I hope it doesn't create a glitch.
Whoa. Nope, we're good.
I have somehow quit to menu, and then the loading thing with the snake got brought over into the entire game. It wasn't a soft lock, hard lock, anything. It was just in front of everything, like the voice line of the witch, where one day everything changed, like the Fire Nation attacked.
Yes, so I hate it when that happens.
You can knock them off here. I don't do it often because I forget you can, but you definitely can. But there's a wizard
to do
to
it
the
like
left,
several times.
which is what you want to focus, not knocking guys off. What?
Oh,
Here, Ludomir's ability is great.
fully circled a little bit there.
The green guys are the most annoying. They throw poison, and that's definitely the most annoying if you're trying hitless.
100%.
Because you just jump into them. 100%, because everything progresses per days, and the 100% is almost twice as long, 15 days. The enemies get stronger because they progress with the days, not with how far in the story you are.
I was saying 100% as in, yeah, I agree.
Oh. So now we visit. This is where we would pick up that memory that's on the altar. So we're getting ambushed by the same 3 guys again. I don't know why it's always the weak ones. I'm fine with it.
Kill them!
So here we can hit all twice, use Ludimir, and they should die. Because the area is too small for them to be out of range. We have to pan over to the tree again, because it's beautiful.
Ooh, it's a tree.
I think.
I hope. It's also slightly more corrupted today, I think.
It's getting corrupted, yeah.
Oh, that's some weird camera.
Thankfully, it's not a fight. That's how hard it is to hit some triggers. I just attacked 3 times without hitting it. Thankfully, I didn't make that a donation I would do.
For what? For every miss?
For every miss of a lever. That would have been rough.
Especially when you do €5 per miss.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh no, you missed the memory.
Oh no! Crap. Run over. Reset. So that's a joke, because HN always forgets his in the all memories runs he does. He always forgets one. I think it's the one with Ludimir on the side. Where you have to use his ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one that's really hard to find in casual, because there's just a random column you can destroy with Ludimir, and you don't really think about it.
Yeah, I know what one you're talking about.
So here is the Flippy Skippy, is how we call this skip, because the guy who found it is called Philippe, and somehow that became Flippy. And like I said, in front of us over there, we'll get there. There's an invisible wall you can scale up, and you can actually chain the triple attack mechanics or triple jump mechanics, the ease, and then you can continuously do that if you're on a strange ledge next to a wall. And over here you would do that 15 times to get onto the column above this fence, and you would walk over, and doors don't have collision above them, so you can go over the door.
Hopefully you can get
Why can I not?
Oh, is it stopping?
That's my controller, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so just a little bit, unfortunately. We'll just have to wait a second here for the controller not to...
Hopefully we'll see Ludimir do a moonwalk.
That'd be cool. Come on. Okay, that looks like it's alright now. No? Swaps over to keyboard and mouse quick.
Then I'd have to plug it out first. Here, does he moonwalk? No, he doesn't. Sometimes he walks off and he moonwalks during that. He also has a broken voice line, so if you jump up here, he'll say, "I'm ready to toss you up." Yeah, let's go jump. That's the other one, even though we already did. Ludimir has another great example of a misplaced voice line. The previous time we went to the right, but there's a fight over there now, so it's not faster anymore to go there.
So we go to the left with this little cutscene here.
So the glitch I was just talking about, we were trying really hard as a community to extend that glitch in the out of bounds. To get to the trigger we'll get to in a second, because we hoped we could get the trigger of this day on, for example, the 3rd day, which would cut off about 8 days.
Which is a bit crazy if you think about
No,
it.
not 8 days is crazy, but it would cut out 4 days, and the average per day is 15 minutes, so it
Yeah.
would cut out about an hour. So we hadn't found a way to glitch into here because it's a really long way, or you would be blind.
A fun thing you can do is actually, with the glitches, you can go backwards, so you can go to segments in prior days, but...
Yeah, so what I did do with hacking is I teleported myself in here, and this triggered the yellow circle is actually there. So you think, wow, you can sequence break it, but then you're in an infinite loading screen because the game didn't load the actual area that you're going to now.
So there's been a few times where I've just jumped off the edge there.
Yeah, my controller is...
Oh, okay, that seems like it's okay now.
That's the only spot. Oh no, there's one more where we could die if that happened. Next up is the most difficult gauntlet of the run. Well, I think I found a new strategy.
Okay. Good luck.
Usually we go around to kill all the ciphers first by knocking them off, but we first knock this guy off by counter hitting the shark through. And if the sharks could join in the middle, here we could try knocking them off. Or we could just kill them immediately.
Either or.
Okay, so that I did not get hit there. He is not on the edge, but Ludinger's ability should be charging up. That was another example of your mate helping you out.
Oh.
Oh, that's a death. I thought he didn't have enough damage.
That's a death by actual combat, unfortunately.
That's death by actual combat.
That means 4?
5.
5, yes.
Because we
you did
counted the
intentional
reload
one.
checkpoint.
Yes.
So that one I didn't expect, but I wouldn't be surprised if it happened. I thought I rolled through that. That's fine. This fight also doesn't have any healing spots. So you can stun them by jumping on them. And I cannot actually get them off the ledge. That's too bad. And now I will actually focus the small guys. So because there is void seeping into the world, it actually blocks the knockback sometimes. Because it counts as collision. And enemies will not fall off the world if they hit that. Or go through it, I mean.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, there still is a killing blow animation on sharks, and that's that gauntlet done.
That was pretty difficult, so... Alright.
I remember when the only time we had a three-way race was HN, Tree Crow and me, and I was pretty new to the category, and I was way ahead of Tree Crow. HN had already finished the game, and I died in that gauntlet 4 times or 2, I think. And that cost me my entire lead. So we're at 5 deaths now, right?
Yeah.
This is the same sword in your vision, yeah? It has to be.
Oh.
It's reacting
In the glitched version, you could dash over to this and skip the fight that's coming up, but sadly the devs didn't remove that for us, because they don't like us breaking their game.
Funny how that works. Okay, cool, you did get the double hit.
Still to this day, I messaged them, hey, I got a new bug for you. Even though I know they're probably not going to update this game anymore.
So you're about 3.5 minutes ahead.
Still, with the shark gauntlet.
Yep.
Alright.
Nice. So this is the final final boss section, the final area. This is Voden 1 now we're going into.
Yeah, the lore tells us that the void wasn't stopped by the previous god, Yarbog, but was actually locked up in the sword. And somehow the conspiring enemies managed to lock Vera up into the sword as well, which is why she didn't reincarnate. So now we have to try and beat Odin, or at least find Vera in here. And our sword gets taken away.
So we can't do jump slashes.
We can't do jump slashes, so we're bound to just rolling twice. So we can cut corners here.
Here's another section where they made the jump segments easier.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a shame on the old version there was a great cube you could just entirely skip out with a really tight jump.
So we don't have a sword, but enemies still spawn. So we just have to roll there. I have died doing that.
Oh, on my first like real attempt at this game, I just screwed up this section so many times. Like just this walking bit.
Thankfully you can still jump. So I accidentally rolled 3 times. Okay, the last guy spawned slowly, so that's great. We don't have to dodge them. Because something I didn't explain is when you dodge, the game slows down a bit. But thankfully we didn't get that there. That would have cost us time. Because we're speedrunners. And now Vera's gonna talk in another unskippable cutscene.
So, any time for donations?
There is time for them, but we don't have any donations.
Stay
currently.
hydrated.
But there is still that incentive. I guess that's gonna be closing off at the start of your run of the Darkest Dungeon?
We could wait a little bit into it, but
currently it's still a tie. Just saying. But yeah, okay.
Voden is almost free.
I could donate part of my desk to Hag Percent.
Nah, you gotta choose swine. I'm not accepting your hag.
I'm not counter bidding my own bid. I'm not HN. So now we get a replica of the Master Sword, Claddon.
Which is super strong.
I only got 4 spawns.
Oh, that was nice.
That's technically a glitch. There should be 5 enemies there, but there weren't. I'll take it, because usually it's the big shark.
Moderator verified.
We say that this is the replica of the Claddon because it doesn't insta-kill the big shark guys. Which we would like to, but it doesn't.
At least it 2 hits.
Nah, he's not getting me with that.
Not this time.
So enemies tend to spawn when you've walked past that point, so you have to backtrack a bit. Probably. Oh.
Nope, you did well.
So that intentional death I was talking about is not fast anymore.
So hey, now
sorry.
Is it? Oh yeah, that thing.
Because sometimes you have to walk all the way back, and actually if you just reload checkpoint, you get teleported to in front of the gate that just opened up. Not
so
this
hey,
one, but the one in front.
Here's the hardest fight in the game. Oh, good luck. So the first phase of the final boss is actually the hardest, and this is it. So.
Oh, that's unlucky. I have to start with half health. So those balls are very annoying because they almost always hit me. That's good, but I am at 10% health. I am... Where does he spawn? He spawns here.
Oh.
He
That'll get you.
can jump away.
Shame.
This is a real hard fight because there's 6 ciphers spawning in, and I don't have... And these ciphers actually take 3 hits to kill, and we try not to kill them because it takes a lot of time. You'll get hit by the other ciphers in the meantime. You'll get hit by Voden's blast, which is his most annoying attack. So we try to focus Voden without getting hit. So that's the 6th death.
So yep, 6.
I expected this fight to go like this. Okay, that could be not fast enough.
Shame again.
Seems like RNG.
If you can get 4 hits there, then you can get it, but it doesn't always happen.
This should put him over the threshold. Yeah.
Yep, good job.
And it also removed the floor below 3 ciphers, so now we fight only 3 instead of 6. So that's what we try to achieve.
Oh.
So these corners in the floor. Wow.
So yeah, basically he has that spin attack that goes to you. On glitched versions, not low percent, you'd be able to use your abilities to avoid that better. On this one, the only thing you can do is try to position yourself between him and a gap. And so he just hits the gap and stops where he is.
It's the same mechanic as Ludimir dashing into the wall because you went around the corner. So...
While you're doing this fight again, we have a €2 donation from Hate Being Sub saying swine because I like the host and I like you too.
That was a mess. What the? Oh.
Yeah, even
I
the
didn't
world
get hit
record.
there.
Yeah, nice. Even the world record isn't deathless due to this fight.
Wow. So after a cutscene, enemies will already be attacking before you load in. Wow.
Oh.
This is how messy this fight can get. So yeah, this is a hack and slash, as you could guess from this fight.
Hey, good job. He got through it.
And the next phase is so easy that I'm not even gonna heal.
It's not yet over,
But you fall off there, just imagine. So this is the easiest phase in the fight.
You can only die if you get hit by his void ball attack, because it slows time and you're trapped in his ball. And you'll just... I should have been to that guy earlier. Almost got hit there. So I tried to get rid of all the squids because they're just a bother. I get rid of this one preemptively because it'll be annoying to jump past in a later section. Get rid of that one. Oh, he's summoning his laser. His laser is fine. Wow.
Oh.
My controller messed up.
The controller didn't let him jump to
How many deaths is that?
That's the 7th. Wait, did you you died an extra time on the...
So...
you died 2 times and on the Voden 1.
Yeah.
And so that was the 8th death.
Okay.
Careful. Voden controls space and time in this place.
Wow. I attacked him while he had iframes. That's the jump slash not working. So the 2 splits of the final 2 fights in total are 2 minutes. Which should tell you a bit about the final fight. This is the last hit. So now the blindfold comes on.
Alright.
I need to position myself before the fight properly.
Alright. I'm gonna like strangle him or something at this point.
Just put it in front of me after I jump.
Okay, you ready?
Wait,
Yeah.
after I jump.
Yeah.
So this is what Hate Being Sub was talking about with Y spam, where you can stun lock him by just using heavy attacks. I can hear him attacking.
Yep. So that's the first fail.
That's expected. It's a quite precise landing. You need to hit as you land, and you shouldn't move. If you jump too far forward, I think I was too late there. Yeah, that's his windmill attack. So the middle circle, you cannot go over.
So that's 10 deaths?
Yeah. 4 more to go. So this is not gonna PB, because my PB is 51 something. You can put it over me. I think that was just a bit late. Yeah. He's using his windmill. I'm in the middle. He's blocking. Windmill. I got hit by the windmill. I don't know where he is. Yeah, that was his round attack. Okay.
Gonna try it a 4th time, or...?
Well, we are going for 6, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
So that's 11 deaths.
I can't believe I lived that long without getting the stun lock. Thanks for muffling my mic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was a windmill.
Sorry.
You can hear the windmill going off, but it's hard. Let's go. This should be a good jump. That was too early. Or not. No, that's windmill attack. Oh, that was a circle attack. Windmill charging. I'm in the circle. Windmill. He's blocking. Windmill.
You were close to the edge.
Oh.
So you got caught.
It would be incredible if I got the normal fight.
Yeah, I would really
blindfolded.
love it if you did. If you just got the normal
That's
fight
a
without
hard
the Y
fight.
spam.
It's even harder in the true ending because there's spikes on the floor. I think that was good timing, actually.
Foden is cornered. Now's your chance, Harbinger.
Yeah, he's not attacking. This is the stun lock.
Hey.
Was that the 5th or 6th attempt?
I think this was the final attempt.
So time is when the sword enters his body.
Hey. And
Time.
Ah, okay. So it's like 3 seconds addition to that, but
All right, so that was a stun lock. If I went immediately for it, it was a PB, but it wasn't sub 150, so I wouldn't take it.
This reason.
Yeah, I can't believe I just did that.
yeah, good job, man.
Thanks for the donations, especially the 2 Omensight runners. We're in total about 4 or 5, so that would be the whole crew in the chat. Thank you, HN and Hate Being Sub. Thank you, Trickrow, for being my couch.
Anytime.
Thanks for letting me run this game. Nobody knew except us 4. Here, this is quite great for lore. I am quite satisfied with this ending. Because it's a real ending. It was a war, and some people died. Ludimir died by falling off a bridge, you'll see in a second. And after that, the credits starts, and that's when the great song of Radika comes in. The one she sings in a prison cell. So, if we have time, I would like to just wait for that. But I don't hear anything, so we'll wait.
Okay. If you could just mute me a second so I can run off to grab my controller for my next run.
He's prepared. He's in here on his socks. That's how prepared he is.
The Deathless became an exacting ruler, much like Emperor Indrik.
So yeah,
The Deathless was
Radika does perform a ritual because we do not go there with Draga to stop her or kill her. Draga gets killed. People really don't like that because people like Draga. Basically everybody that helped us or we helped died. So that's why people don't like this ending. And the true ending, which is after this, you can do everything again, but from earlier, before she dies. When you know the full true story, when you get all the clues that you can find, you can try and stop Woden before Vera gets killed. That would be the true ending. This is Ludimir's death. He was drunk, but you can see he got pushed off. And Woden. So what happened in this ending is actually the same as the previous time. He gets locked up again. So it's not a true ending because he's still alive, but I prefer this ending because it's less long. And I actually like this story ending because it's not too everything was alright, everything was perfect. Especially because Harbinger is brought in just to save the world. She doesn't have emotion, doesn't even talk. So this would be an ending what she would be satisfied with. And now the song. So this is definitely the favorite song of this game. It's a shame she doesn't sing as much for the soundtrack, because it's a really good song. So it's up to the staff to cut us off when they want, or if they want to keep listening, I would be up for that. Yeah? Okay. Thank you. Oh, we're keep listening. No? Cut off.
Alright, thank you so much for that run. Amazing blindfolded last attempt. It was amazing. My name has been Textera. I'll be signing off for now. Taking over as Tiny Tim for the next run. Right now we'll have some ads and then a quick intermission. And then it's gonna be Darkest Dungeon by Tricrow.